pedal assist 2. Ready, set, and go.
All right, so in this video, this is pretty exciting because we have brand new LECTRIC 3.0. So we're pretty excited to test these out today and see what we think. We've been seeing e-bikes as a great alternative to maybe say like a golf cart around a campground. We're gonna take them out, test them out, but we're gonna be showing you some cool things about the 3.0 versus the 2.0 LECTRICs and just let you know overall what we think.
Yeah, and first of all, what I'm gonna do is show Charity just some of the basics about the bike, you know, how pedal assist works, how the throttle works, and show you so that way, you know, we're ready to hit the ground running. So let's go. So this is how the bike comes in the box. So everything's pretty much ready to go. You just have to fold it in place. So what you do is you just grab the bike like this, and then you'll go ahead and lock this in place. You'll take the handlebars, pop them up, and then you'll clip it in place. So here we go, pops right in place, and then you're ready to go. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure the pedals are clipped down, and then the key is in the on position, and then next you're going to want to go ahead and make sure that the seat is proper height. You're going to want to make sure your leg can extend to just about there. Let's go ahead and try right there. Typically, if you're standing up next to the bike, it should reach your hip there, right? So go ahead and sit up on there. Now is your leg almost extended all the way out? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna raise the handlebar up to the right length. So basically, this can, as for an adult, I would recommend being on like 1 or 2. So the next thing you wanna do is go ahead and turn on the e-bike. And so what you'll do is just hold down this power button, and then you'll see the screen come on. What this is your miles per hour, and then this is your pedal assist number. Use this to turn it up to at least 1, and really what I would do is recommend going to 1 to start with. As you start pedaling, it'll pedal assist at level 1. So if you keep hitting the plus button, it'll go up to 5. So I would recommend starting at 1, and then if you're going around any corners or anything, I would actually recommend turning it off temporarily until you get around the corner, because as you pedal around a corner, that can be a dangerous thing when changing this.
Okay, so start at a 4 or 5.
Is the throttle. So if you just want to just go, so you want to get across the street, don't want to worry about pedaling, you just want full throttle, that is the throttle. That'll get you going.
Like a motorcycle.
Yeah, but the thing is, it has to be on at least pedal assist 1 in order for the throttle to work. Now, if it was nighttime, what you can do is you can hold this down and you see the light come on there. So I think that's all I need to show you for now. So let's go ahead and get riding. And then once we get to Wakaiva, where I'm gonna take you, I wanna go ahead and show people like what the differences are in this LECTRIC 3.0 versus the 2.0s that you and I tested out in the last electric bike video.
Sounds good. And I know I'm personally interested because with the 2.0s, I felt like the gearing was strange at like higher speeds where it didn't matter how fast I was pedaling, it never really caught. So I really want to know if this is different because it's supposed to be different. So I'm really anxious to actually like put the pedal to the metal, so to speak, and see what that difference is like.
How you feel.
There's a little turtle. And make sure he gets back into the wilderness and off the cement. Okay, go that way. Get off the road. I'm gonna win. I got this. I've got pedal assist. Pedal assist 2. Ready, set, and go. Race is on. LECTRIC 3.0 versus Turtle. He's got a head start. All right, I got this. All right, gone. The Turtle and I were racing, and I won.
Shocking.
On pedal assist 1.
It's faster than a turtle. I don't know if that's a big selling point or not, but you know.
Yeah.
since we're going downhill right now, it'll be nice having the pedal assist when we come back up.
Well, and there's a big hill over here too.
Sweet.
That you'll love the pedal assist.
I'm sure. Like if you're gonna go fast and you're like on the, I would say max pedal assist, just don't like pedal. Like it's easier to just not pedal, like just let the bike do its thing and let the motor do its thing. And then just pedal like when you're going at those lower speeds. I think that that's like more enjoyable. The gearing's definitely different than the 2.0s. Like I can tell a difference, especially at the lower speeds. If you're gonna go higher speeds, just don't worry about pedaling. Just let the motor do its thing.
So you feel like you actually get a little bit of a workout if you want to work out now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my heart rate is definitely up, whereas before I felt like I was majorly cheating. And I think the other thing too is like you have to realize like if you're getting e-bikes, why are you getting the e-bikes? Are you getting them as an alternative to a golf cart to, you know, zip around the campground? Because that's a great alternative. They obviously take up less space. They don't have all of the same nuances of a golf cart, and you can use them for a lot of other things too. Or are you getting them strictly for exercise? Because if it's strictly for exercise, it's probably not the right tool for the job. But it's just kind of like a little bit of a hybrid thing. I think this 3.0 is definitely better. And the next step will be when we get the bike rack in that we've got coming, how all that works out. So you'll have to make sure you're subscribed because we'll have a video coming up on that very, very soon when we take these down to the keys.
One thing I do want to add too is I actually feel like the 3.0s feel more solid. You just feel more confident on them. They're solid and less flimsy.
Don't think I spent enough time on the 2.0 to have a good frame of reference. You definitely can speak to that better than I can.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I'm noticing is the brakes being a little bit larger disc brakes. It does have a lot more stopping power. So
yeah, oh yeah, definitely has the stopping power that you want, especially because you're going faster. Like coming down that hill, we're going like 20, 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And you know, I felt like I was able to stop very, very quickly when we came to a curve, and I didn't have any sort of fear about safety or anything like that.
I noticed you were zinging right past me. All the fears went out when you got on the big wide
It's not every day I can
road.
leave you in the dust, so when I can, I will.
Wait a second. That wasn't funny. Wasn't funny. So another thing is the grips are solid, more solid. They used to be a lot more jelly and rubbery. So that's one thing I did notice is improved. So one thing I'm really excited about is this bike, the 3.0, has the capability to be able to carry a passenger. They're actually going to be sending me the passenger kit as soon as it becomes available. And what it is it's going to be like a pad and some pegs. Someone can actually ride on the back of the bike. One thing is it's gonna have a passenger mode that will make the bike go 10 miles an hour. So that way you're more safe with the passenger on the back. So that'll be pretty cool.
Especially if you have young kids, you know, I mean, you can't use this if you've got young kids because your kids can't ride it, right? So It's a way that you can still enjoy e-bikes with young kids by being able to put them on the back with you in a way that's safe and be able to still go places together as a family. Let's just keep going. It's a beautiful day.
Let's keep going. It's a gorgeous day. There we go. There we go.
So one of the things that I really like about these is like the fat tires make it really easy when you're going over rough terrain. So like this trail that we came down, we were going over like tree roots and bumps. The 3.0s also have an upgraded suspension fork from the 2.0s. So when you're going over those types of like bumps and dips and rougher terrain, it just makes for a smoother feel and you don't feel like that you're getting jarred so much. So for a limited time, with our link in the description below, LECTRIC is actually giving away some really cool free accessories with the purchase of the new LECTRIC 3.0. So we've spoken with them. This is a limited time only promotion and while supplies last. So definitely click the link below if you're looking at this bike. Makes a great Christmas gift, and we know that you're gonna really enjoy it for RV living. If we don't see you out on the road or around the campground, we'll see you in the next video.